Hello everybody, this is Kong here, and yep, we're reacting to another video from Gochi Center. I've also seen JC's actually no, fuck. We actually saw JC reacted to this video, like he uploaded, but we have not seen the video yet, guys. So yeah. Anyways, new MonsterVerse, new films on Kong you need to know. Return of Gorosaurus. Let's get into it.
You heard the news. The MonsterVerse will continue.
Really?
Rumors of a new Kong film have been floating around, including a new name for a future film, Son of Kong.
Ooh.
Being the analytical people that we are, we now have a few questions to answer about this possible future film. How can Kong have a son? When and where will this film take place?
Yep.
What do female Kong species even look like? Who will be the next villain? All of these questions will be answered in this video, with theories using clues that we collected from the past films and comics. If you want to stay up to date with MonsterVerse content, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can be the most informed person about this kaiju universe. Now let's dig deep into the mysteries of the title, Son of Kong.
Alright then. By Gochi Center.
Number 1. How will Kong have a son? So far in the MonsterVerse, we have been sold into the idea that Kong is the last survivor of his species. In the graphic novel Birth of Kong, we are given a bit of backstory of Kong's parents, who were killed immediately after giving birth to him. This paternal relationship with his parents makes it obvious that Kong will require a mate in order to have a son. Unlike other kaiju who can reproduce asexually, like Mothra, Kong species give birth to live young, not with eggs. Knowing this, the idea of Kong having his own child is out of the question, which would be weird. Another way Kong could have a son would be by adoption. In order for this to happen, there would have to be another pair of deceased Titanus Kong specimens who gave birth to a younger Kong juvenile. This would increase a bond between Big Kong and the infant, since they now would share something in common.
Maybe.
They would have both been orphans. The parents of the other infant could have been killed by the other Hollow Earth creatures, leaving the juvenile to be found by the adult Kong. Alternatively, this infant could also be found in a state of hibernation, or even preserved in a frozen medium such as ice. This infant would then be revived, then presented to Kong.
Wouldn't that thing be dead
novel,
or something?
We are hinted at the possibility of infant Kong species to remember their very first moments of their life, at least at an emotional level. The novelization of GVK also suggests that this species had a complex communication system, meaning that this infant and Kong would possibly be able to communicate. But where will this all take place? Number 2, the setting.
Alright.
Another important thing to note is when this film could take place. It is likely that this sequence of events will take place a few years in the future after the events of GVK. As far as we're concerned, this could be a peaceful set of years for the human population on the Earth's surface, but not necessarily in the Hollow Earth. If you paid attention to the previous film, Godzilla vs. Kong, you will know by now that Kong now lives in this location.
Hollow
Remember
Earth.
that this setting was only briefly introduced. This is basically another smaller Earth. If you thought Skull Island was vast, you haven't seen a thing. This Hollow Earth is full of new creatures, biomes, and geological formations that can apparently defy all rules of physics. But what is even more interesting is the structures that are found down here. It has been revealed that the Kong species, being exceptionally smart, actually built some of these structures. It was also hinted that the Kong and the Iwi people were all one tribe. Communicating and even learning from each other were just a few things the Kong and Iwi shared. So these overly large structures you see here were built by none other than the Kongs. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. These guys are smarter than you think. They created a lot of the structures you've seen down here. And we could also see more structures and even Kong cities in the future film. This society was composed of Kongs of all ages and sexes. Yes, including Lady Kongs. What did they look like? Number 3, female Kong anatomy. If Big Boy Kong is ever going to have a son, he will need a Lady Kong. This graphic novel gives us some rather graphic images of how the ladies look like. Females would have a different posture than the males, more hunched forward with obvious physical differences on their upper torsos. Like
Yeah.
humans, the female Kongs would sometimes have longer hair than most male individuals. Additionally, the overall build of the female Kongs would be wider on their lower body than the male counterparts. Male Kongs would have a less stocky build, with most of their mass located on the chest. In conclusion, if we do get a female Kong in the next installment, it would most likely look like this. Although the female specimens were built differently than the males, they were most likely excellent combatants. Both Kong's parents, for instance, were capable of defeating wave after wave of skull crawlers until they finally succumbed to fatigue and injuries.
I
If
hate
things go well,
seeing
this
that
new
every
female
time.
won't get killed like Kong's parents, but will the skull crawlers be the main threat once again? Number 4. The Villain.
Maybe a bigger warbat, who
In
knows?
GVK, we were introduced to a few Hollow Earth dwellers, such as Warbats, Arachnoclaws, Titanus Doug,
Ha!
but none that would pose an absolute serious threat to Kong, let alone 2 Kongs. So who or what will be strong enough to face 1 or 2 Kongs? The answer could be found in past films. Over the past 90 years, Kong has always faced large reptilian adversaries, and sometimes even outnumbered 3 to 1. This
Yeah.
reptilian foe often resembles a bipedal theropod, making way for a classic kaiju to come take its rightful place in a modern adaptation. A good candidate for this role would be Gorosaurus,
Yay.
a kaiju first seen in a Kong film titled King Kong Escapes. Gorosaurus would be seen again in later films such as Godzilla Island and the popular Destroy All Monsters film.
Damn.
If Gorosaurus made its return, this titan would be given what we like to call the modern treatment. This new titan would be given features that would resemble more updated renditions of well-known dinosaurs, such as the Allosaurus and the T-Rex. A step further would be making this titan another race of apex predator that would rival Kong's battle abilities and intelligence. And if we take it yet another step further, there could be more than just one. While it is true that this classic kaiju might not catch everyone's attention at first, we also have to consider the possibility of a brand new kaiju to appear. This new monster will have to be captivating, deadly, fierce, and with personality, similar to the Indominus Rex from Jurassic World.
Oh yeah.
A dinosaur whose intelligence and malevolent nature captivated the audience throughout the entire film.
Spinosaurus the King
What
hates the
new kaiju
Indom,
do you
and
think
F
could
him for
appear in this
that.
new film? Do you think that Kong will actually have another son? Feel free to go wild with theories in the comments. If you want to learn more about this future film and the MonsterVerse, make sure to smash those like and subscribe buttons. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
Alright guys, let me just turn around this shit. There we go. This is Kong here, survive. Not survive, but subscribe, comment, like this video, and turn on notification bell. Y'all don't miss any other video. Comment down below. It'll be another MonsterVerse movie, but only for me. It will be titled Son of Kong, or something else. And who do you think the next villain will be? And also, guys, do you guys want to see Gorosaurus in a MonsterVerse film? Let me know in the comments down below, or us, whatever. But yeah, this is Kong here, and I'll see you guys later. Yeet. Why does everybody hate me? Why?